Hi, today is Friday, June 5th, 2026. I've finished reading the Trump book about the art of the deal, and it's all about real estate development, a saga that he went through when he was younger. It's all about tax abatement and myriads of incentives by the government and negotiating with opponents, friends to have better deals. So he was quite lucky, and he was grandiose in his projects and the ideation. He was all about into real estate business and casinos. So it's no surprise that he wants to build Trump Promenade on Lincoln Memorial. I think I visited Lincoln Memorial in 2006 when I had to participate in the Asia Pacific Satellite Exposition in Washington, D.C. Other than that, I only traveled to New York with my family. And I feel that Trump is quite psychotic, but nonetheless, he has business skills, and he's good at negotiations, and he's rich, and he's very powerful. And I think he's kind of narcissistic a little bit. This article is from USA Today, and the title is President Announces Plan to Build Trump Promenade on Lincoln Memorial. James Powell, USA Today. President Donald Trump intends to build a promenade behind the Lincoln Memorial. He announced at a White House event June 4th. Here, promenade, usually it's a big road, wide open road or street that is adjacent to the sea or the river or lake. So it's like a water-facing road, and there should be a long, sometimes meandering, but usually long and wide, and people sidewalks are quite wide. So obviously we can understand that behind the Lincoln Memorial there is a lake or a river like a Hudson River, and it's the distance between the space between Lincoln Memorial and whatever that water body is quite wide. Yeah, I think that there was a lake when I visited Lincoln Memorial. They want to call it the Trump Promenade, but I don't know if I want to do that, but it's going to be beautiful, Trump said. Secretary of the Interior Doug Burgum stated that the promenade would connect the backside of the Lincoln Memorial to the Potomac River, and that the promenade was a part of the Macmillan Plan, the early 20th century plan that laid out a national mall. Macmillan Plan. He added that the proposed promenade's pedestrian bridge would take visitors right down to the water. He's a real estate developer, right? He has uncanny eyes for real estate development. President Donald Trump speaks during an announcement about coal in the Oval Office of the White House in Washington, D.C. on June 4th, 2026. Right now, there's no pedestrian access, Burgum said. People come from around the world. They don't know that 100 yards away is the beautiful Potomac River. Yeah, so there was a Potomac River, not Hudson River. Hudson River is to the west of Manhattan. The announced promenade is the latest in the slate of construction projects Trump has launched, an effort that has reshaped the face of the nation's capital. During the event, he touted his proposed 250-foot arch on the Memorial Avenue corridor, which has drawn lawsuits and public outcry. Outhouse. This is an arc that is a real bow, a beautiful bow to your military and your military victories, Trump said of the arch. Nobody's had more military victories, including recently, than we have. We has also demolished the east wing of the White House to make room for a 90,000 square foot ballroom complex. Congress has not authorized the construction of a memorial arch on the federal land managed by the National Park Service, which Public Citizen, a nonprofit consumer advocacy group, says is a first step required by statute before a statute. Right? Statute. Statute is kind of a clause, law, statute. But I'm confused about the pronunciation though. In total, right? Statute. Statute, a law enacted by the legislature, not by a court. Law. Congress has not authorized construction of a memorial arch on the federal land managed by the National Park Service, which Public Citizen, a nonprofit consumer advocacy group, says is a first step required by statute before the government can move forward with construction. Trump also did not seek approval from Congress to begin construction on the ballroom, a fact which is being contested in courts. Yeah, he's despotic, right? He's like a dictatorial, right? He doesn't listen to the Congress. He just despises Congress and people and his staff. He feels that as a president, you can do whatever you want, right? He understood that from interaction with the New York City and also interaction with other CEOs and other national leaders and overseas leaders. So that's quite typical of Trump. Thanks for listening. Have a great promenade day, whatever you are, wherever you are. Thanks for listening. Have a great Potomac River Day.